Welcome back to AM Buffalo. I am so excited to be here. Before we start this, I just want to say, I know you guys heard Emily say a couple times that those cookies were hers. I know she was just joking. Those cookies are ours, right, Emily? So, on to other things. I am here with Razia Hill, who is the founder and executive director of Every Bottom Covered. And I know we might think that since it's the holiday season, that we think, you know, how can we help others? But diapers is something that people really need year-round. So, Razia, please give us a little bit of history on what Every Bottom Covered is.
Yes, thank you. So Every Bottom Covered, we are the first and only diaper bank, and we serve Western New York. And I started in my living room because as a single mother, I understood the need as I experienced it myself. When I was able to be in a position to do better, I was able to reach back and take some money out my paycheck and start Every Bottom Covered.
Yeah, so what was the first step? What did you do first?
I filed to be a nonprofit. That was definitely key. But then I also started buying diapers out my paycheck and just putting money to the side to be able to run the organization. I was delivering them out my car.
Oh my
gosh.
We
have come quite far from there.
Now, a year later, close to a year later, you linked up with the Delavan.
Yes, a Delavan Grider Community Center in Candace Maupins. Candace Maupins reached out and wanted to partner and bring the program there. I was working out of my living room, so I was
needed help.
Yeah, I was like, well, can I come too? So thankfully, she was gracious enough to offer a space, and once we were able to have a home where people could come to every month, it just flourished. We were able to help that many more families.
Yeah. And one thing that you mentioned that, well, a couple things you mentioned that blows my mind. I'm a mother of 4. You're a mother, you know.
Yes.
It costs how much per month? How a typical family spend on diapers just for one kid?
$80 to $100 a month for one child. So if there are twins, multiples in a household, several children under the age of 3, it can be very costly, especially if you are in a position to not be able to afford it.
So again, this is year-round, folks. This is not just the holiday season, right?
Yes.
And that need doesn't fluctuate, right?
No,
it stays the same all year.
Absolutely. Being in a low-income household, the need doesn't fluctuate if your income doesn't fluctuate.
Right.
So if you are struggling to pay rent or to buy food or to buy clothing for your children, then absolutely you're also struggling with diapers and feminine hygiene products.
Yes, and let's talk, there's another disparity that you talk about, the feminine hygiene products.
Yeah, absolutely. 1 in 5 women experience feminine hygiene need, and 1 in 3 children experience diaper needs. So just thinking about those numbers in a community that has 40% of families living in poverty, it just lets you understand almost half of our community is suffering, you know, and we can absolutely do something.
So there is an absolute need.
Absolutely.
Now you've expanded a little bit because you started with diapers, feminine hygiene products. Folks, this whole box is filled with books.
Yes.
And then behind you, you see clothing.
Yes.
So talk about the books and the clothing as well.
Absolutely. So we received from Teachers Desk this amazing donation of books. We're really going to try to do a push in the new year for early childhood education programs and making sure that we provide resources such as that. And with the clothing, we're going to bundle them by size and be able to give those to families as well, in addition to the diapers and wipes.
As you see, the need is great.
Absolutely.
And Razia is going to show us how we can donate and continue to push this effort when we come back.
Yes,
Emily?
Thank you.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, Mercedes. Great work being done there. And I can't wait to hear how folks can help out.